I was more focused on trying to learn. In fact, my mentor there told me something. He was like, my mentor, Opeyemi Dumari, you know him, but then for purpose of the recording, told me that first thing first, I need to like understand how the music industry work globally, right? I understand how it works globally to the point that if anybody comes to me and asks me any question, I should be able to understand what it means and how it
Yeah.
applies globally. Then second step will be to now understand how it applies in my continent and my market, right? Understand how I apply the market and my continent. So I should do all these things before I start calling myself an internal lawyer. So for the first 2 years, I was building knowledge. And at the point I felt like, you know what, I've had enough knowledge. Now it's time to apply that knowledge. Unfortunately for me, I was able to apply it for a position at Height was um then, and I got in. And then I was able to now build experience. So now I had the knowledge, I had experience, and knowledge plus experience builds confidence. So that's one thing I always tell people, don't come to something if you don't have passion for it. All right. Because people tell me that forget about passion, focus on money. I always say that the only way you make money in life is by adding value, right? And you can only build value if you have passion for that stuff. So if you have passion for something, it will always push you to always want to know more about it, to improve your value on things, to like understand what's going on at the moment. What are the market trends now? So yeah, I kept trying to improve myself. And so the journey so far is very interesting, very tasking, very stressful, um, and also very overwhelming. Like most times I think about it, I'm like, oh, I started from listening to Olamide from my father's parlor, living room, and then some years later, I'm representing Olamide. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, so I'm very overwhelming and at the same time, very challenging.